So it has been almost 2 months since I've come on a solo trip, and I have heard so many people congratulating me that you are doing a really good job. We don't have guts to do it, and all everything like that. So I thought, if I can do it, then why shouldn't you? So I decided that today on this hike, I'll take this opportunity to talk something about solo travel and give you some tips based on my personal experience, so that if any one of you who wants to go on a solo trip and who are thinking about it but can't do it, then you can just refer to my video and see if it might help you out. So the first step of solo traveling is don't plan an itinerary. Yes. So if you want to ever go on a solo trip, then don't plan an itinerary. Just decide a place and just go. Just find out the route, how to reach there, and after that figure out all on your own. Because solo traveling is all about self-awareness and exploration. So if you make an itinerary, if you decide that all these places that you want to go, and you just start ticking off the places, then there is no point, because that is already what you are doing right now. And when you are going on a solo travel, you should not rush to reach each and every places, because even if you miss some place, that's okay, that's fine, because then it gives you an opportunity to come back again and explore the places more. So that's why do not plan an itinerary, just decide a place, find a way how to go there, and just leave. So I just found this amazing open space while I'm hiking up. See how beautiful it is. See the view. This is my right side and this is my left side. How beautiful it is. But one sad part about this place is this is an open space. Why? Because they have cut down all these trees. See, that's a cut down tree. There. Humans. कुछ नहीं हो सकता इनका. So my second tip is start communicating with strangers, because communicating with strangers gives you a confidence that helps you in your solo journey. Because if you are not confident of speaking to strangers, then you won't be getting the information. Also start communicating with fellow backpackers. If you see any backpacker around you, then you should definitely talk to them, because first it helps you to create your network, and then it also helps to find you information. Sometimes the backpackers might be coming from the location where you are going, or either they are also going the same way, so you can either join them, or there are many possibilities if you start communicating. Communication is must, because it gives you a sense of character of a person, because then it will help you to categorize which person is useful for you and which person is not. Because let's face it, everywhere you go there will be people with good and bad heart. Someone might try to take advantage of you or get you into a scam. So it's better to communicate with each and everyone you find. So that, ladies and gentlemen, was Manali from above. Now coming down to my third tip, which is also related to communication also. Wherever you go, speak with the locals, because they give you the most authentic information about the place, and they also might give you some hidden information about the places where you can go and explore. And second thing, ask them if you can stay with them or have some food, because you will not find proper local food better than any of the locals' house, instead of just going to a restaurant and having some food over there. So my third tip is speak with the locals wherever you go. My fourth tip is pack light. So whenever you're going on a solo travel, you have to make sure that you carry things which are extremely necessary, because first you need a trek bag. You cannot just lunge a trolley bag all around with you. So get a trek bag and put everything in that. Try to take only one bag with you instead of packing 2-3 bags. Like for me it is different, because I have one bag for my clothes and everything, and one bag for my gear to carry camera and laptop and everything. But when you are traveling solo, you don't need that much stuff. So just carry things which are only extremely necessary for you into a trek bag, because it also helps you out with the commute. Because whenever you are going and if you are exploring some place, every time you are not going to have some vehicle or something with you. So instead just take a trek bag, so that it is easier for you to carry out all around with you. And check out this view. Like there is no sound at all. The only sound I can find here is of air, birds chirping, and the sound of the river, which is so much good. I just love this place. Look around. See? Just a second. See? There is this view of mountain and everything. So now it's almost 2 o'clock. So now I'm going to have my lunch. I got something packed up before coming for the hike. So I'm going to have lunch and then I'll proceed further. I only have more 1.5 hour to go up because it's already 2 and I have to start my downhill by 4 p.m. So I'll just spend here for 10-15 minutes and then fifth tip is travel via public transport or by hitchhike because it has few advantages. First, you save on lot of money. So when you are traveling solo, some might have budget and some might not have that much budget. So it helps you to save money. And second, it gives you so many good memories and also that adventure adrenaline. Because I remember when I went on my first solo trip, I never hitchhiked on anything. But on that 15 days, I hitchhiked via truck, bike, tempo, tractor, everything, and I remember each and everything. So that's why traveling via public transport or hitchhike has so many memories that you'll remember for a very, very long time. Also, bonus advantage, you get to speak with so many strangers and someone might come handy to you in the future for some or any other reason. So that's why my fifth tip is travel via public transport or hitchhike. Honestly, I don't feel like going from this place, man. Look at this place, such a beautiful ground, but I still have 1 hour to hike, so I'll do it and then while coming back, I'll sit here for a while. So my sixth step for solo travel is go on less explored places or less explored road. So from my last tip, as I told you about locals, they will tell you the less explored places. These places are not easily accessible. That's why not more people go there. Not that all the tourists and everyone goes there. But trust me, when you go to such places, the feeling that you have while after reaching at that place is undefinable. It gives you a sense of something achievement. Because I had never thought that I'll ever do a solo trip, like backpack trip and everything, but I did that to view this place. It was just amazing. Like just like that, right now I don't know where I am. This is not a normal trail that people follow to trek. I just randomly went up whatever the place I could find. I just started hiking and I still don't know where I am, and now I have reached an impasse because there is no other place to go up. So I might have to trail around the mountains or just go back down. So as you can see, there is no place to go up. It is too steep for me to go up. So I'm just stuck here, like sitting here. Also, one thing I want to show you, there are so many pine cones all around, like dried pine cones on the ground. Small pine cone, baby pine cone, another small pine cone, large pine cone, huge pine cone, pine cone, pine cone, pine cone, pine cone in green grass, pine cone in dried grass, pine cone on the tree, pine cone under the tree, pine cone under dead tree. Okay, now I'll stop with the pine cone jokes. So my sixth tip is take a journal with you. Journal or some type of sketchbook with you on your solo travel, because when you are traveling solo, traveling alone, you get so many thoughts in your mind, and to clear out your perspective, you need to put those thoughts out, and a journal or a sketchbook might help you to do that. See, everyone is not a writer. I myself, I still do grammatical mistakes and so many mistakes in English, but writing down all your thoughts or perspectives on a journal really helps you out to clear your mind, and then it gives you space to think more about something else. So it is really important to carry a journal with you. Now, how I got this idea or this thing of carrying journal with me is, if you guys don't know, you should watch a movie called Secret Life of Walter Mitty, and you will know why it is important to carry a journal with you. It is a really amazing movie for especially solo travelers. So the next step, which I hear many people say, like they want to do solo travel, they want to do this, but they say that this is not a right time, or this is not a right time to do this or that. Do when you want to do it. There is never going to be a right time or a wrong time to do anything. So when you feel like doing it, just do it, because you don't know whether tomorrow are you going to see tomorrow or not. So Today, live that day itself and take a chance and go on a solo trip whenever you want to do it, and not just think for something to do it like, okay, this time will come and then I'll do it. Don't do that. When you feel like doing it, just do it that time, because that is the right time. Ninth tip of solo traveling: do not go on a solo traveling trip just because you want to look cool, or you have looked at someone who is doing it, that's why you are doing it. Don't do that. Find a reason for solo travel. Don't just think that, okay, if you're going on a solo travel, then it will make you look cool. Because trust me, solo travel has its advantages and disadvantages. If you think that it will make you look cool, then that's a wrong attitude towards solo travel. So the first and only rule of solo traveling: don't do it just because it makes you look cool. So now it is almost 4 PM, which is time for me to head back, because 1 घंटे में सनसेट हो जाएगा और उसके बाद में फिर काफ़ी अंधेरा हो जाएगा नीचे जाने का. So I just got back to my room, and now coming to the last step, which is the most important one, which is do what you can't. So this is a saying by one of the famous YouTuber known as NEISTAT, my biggest inspiration for starting filmmaking. So I've seen so many people who wants to travel, who wants to do solo traveling or any kind of traveling, but they are not able to do it because they think that they cannot do it. But for all those people, I must say, do what you cannot do. Because when you think that you cannot do it, but when you try to do it and you succeed in that, that is the moment you realize, you get a revelation, different kind of revelation, which not only helps you in traveling but also helps you with a life perspective. So this tip is not just for traveling, but it is applied for everything in life. This is my personal opinion that everyone should travel solo once in their life, because not just like just go around, pack everything and go and travel. No, I'm not saying you like that. But when you are in doubt or when you are not sure what you are doing in your life, just go out on a travel. It gives you a whole new perspective towards life, and it broadens your way of thinking, which helps you in every way: your business, your job, your life, everything. If you want to know a person, go and travel with them. If you don't know what you're doing in life, go and travel. It will definitely help you out. So that's it for today's video. If you think that this video helped you out, or if you know someone who might be helped through this video, then definitely share it with them. Share it on your social media. That will mean a lot to me. Also, if I missed something or you have any doubts regarding solo traveling, just comment down below and I'll help you out with that. Also, I'll link down below one video about Do What You Can, which is made by NEISTAT. So you should definitely watch that video, and I'm sure it will help you and motivate you more. Because last year when I saw that video, after that I started doing everything I was afraid of, and trust me, after that my life has changed. So watch that video. If you think it is helpful, then very good. So this is it, my how to travel solo video. I hope it helped you, and if it did, then definitely hit that like and subscribe button to know more about my future journey. So till next time, peace.